Hey guys, I look a hot mess. I know it's like 90 degrees in here because we don't have air conditioning because we're poor. So, I'm sorry. Not really. I don't really care. But, um, I've like, I haven't had any sleep and I'm trying to stay up the whole night, so I've been like drinking coffee out of jars and shit because I want to get on a better sleep schedule, sleep during the night instead of the day. So my thoughts have been kind of crazy, and I've tried to make this thing like 6 times, so maybe I'll figure it out this time and not ramble so much. Anyways, I'm trying to talk about my male socialization. uh, at 6 months living, well, not on testosterone 6 months, don't get excited, but just living as male pre-T for 6 months. Um, I haven't had a job and I haven't been working, so I haven't really gotten that kind of socialization, but like actual like socialization. Really hard for me to say that word right now. Uh, so it's been really hard for me to kind of get out of my little world, because like I used to pretty much just hang out with the same people every day who'd known me for years. So like it was really hard for them to start using my male name, my male pronouns, and so it made me feel really awkward, and I didn't feel right like living as male. So I didn't kind of was stuck in between, like, okay, I'm presenting myself as male, but I'm not being read as male. So it was just, I didn't feel like I fit in or as male. So luckily they did start to call me by Charles. They didn't really call me by male pronouns though, so that was still kind of weird. But what I'm trying to say now is that I've been sorry, my fucking shit is fucked up. Anyway, for the past couple like month or two, I've been hanging out with new people who have been using male pronouns and who have called me Charles. And while they do know that I'm trans, at least I think most of them or all of them do, um, I still feel like it's helped me with my socialization. Fuck. Because people are starting to treat me as more male. Not all the way. I know they definitely haven't all the way, but they haven't been treating me as much of a girl, yeah. And what I wanted to talk about is like actually like going to a place where I actually passed pretty much most of the time. Fucking crazy shit, right? Because I've been around the same people and like haven't and I never really like went places where people didn't know me. So I went out of town, St. Charles, Missouri, little upper middle class suburbs. Everybody fits in their gender role, and I fucking passed. I've been wearing skinny pants because I don't like how I look in my man pants. I feel like I don't fit into them right, so I've been wearing my skinny pants because like, oh fuck, I just don't want puffy pants. I'm sick of being puffy. I want my clothes to fit. I don't know. I guess it's the Virgo in me. Whatever. Anyways, and I wasn't even trying to pass because I figured, fuck, I pretty much just given up, like, on trying to pass. I'm just like, if I pass, then I do. If I don't, then I fucking don't. I don't give a fuck. I don't talk to these people out in the world, but I actually, like, I went up there and I fucking passed. Like, Brittany fucking went to the gas station to buy some beer, and I just, like, came in later, because, like, our friends called and was like, oh, we don't need any, we got some. So I go in there and I'm like, hey, we don't need that anymore. And I go back out, and she comes out and she's like, dude, that guy was totally like, your boyfriend needs to be buying that. And I was just like, what? And I was like, no, because I was like, I still had, like, I didn't try to deepen my voice. It's a completely normal voice. Was not even thinking about it, and yet I fucking passed. And I mean, while I was only in there for a few minutes, I was just like, I don't know, it's just so weird. I guess so, since everybody knows me around here, and around here everybody's more androgynous, so they're like better at like figuring out who's male or female. But it was just the craziest thing. But the crazy, actually, that's not the craziest thing. The craziest thing was, I was hanging out with this group, of friends, my girlfriend's group of friends. And there was this one guy, like, I hung out with him, like, probably, well, like, I didn't really, like, one-on-one, like, talk to him that much. Like, I mean, I did talk to him, but it's mostly just, like, group talking and whatever. Like, I was there for, like, a week, and I saw that guy a few times. I left, and he did not even know. He had, like, a no clue. Well, I don't know if he had no clue, but, like, he didn't know that I was trans. He thought I was a biological male. And I was like, are you serious? I was just like, what? It was just like, when you first, like, you guys know what I'm talking about. When you first start to pass, it's just like, oh my god, what is going on? Like, pretty tea, dude. And, I don't know, like, my voice is, like, pretty high pitched, and, like, I don't even try. And, like, he saw me, like, do the things that I normally do. And I don't know, my girlfriend says that I carry myself like a guy, I wear my clothes like a guy, all that. But I don't know, I guess that's pretty cool. I just was not expecting that. Like, it's just, fuck. Hold on. I think it's because, like, um, I've just started kind of, well, first of all, I've been getting used to the idea of myself as male. Like, I mean, I always knew that I was male, but, like, I didn't really fit into that role because, first of all, I was trying to fit into the female role. Like, now that I fit into it, like, or now that I'm getting used to it because people have called me by, the correct pronouns in my name. I guess that's why it's easier, because I've even started, like, thinking more male. Like, not necessarily, but, like, just, I handle things more male-like. Like, with my emotions, like, I try not to freak out about things as much because I'm like, oh, well, guy wouldn't do this. And it's actually become natural for me to do that, which is really crazy. I don't know. And I also, like, it's a lot easier for me to, um, like, how girls are supposed to be more afraid of things than guys. Like, I've never really been that fearful, but, like, I feel like now that, like, I felt like I should, like, take control and do all those male things for all the girls and shit. Like, now I can do it and I have no issues. Like, anything that I did fear before, I don't fear now, just because I've got it in my head that I'm male. So, I think it's interesting about how much, like, of it is nature nurture. Now, a lot of it is nature, but I think a lot of it has to be nurture too, like, obviously, because of the huge spectrum of how masculine and feminine males are. I might talk about more of that in my next video, but I'm running out of time, so I'll see you guys later once I sweat my life out.